What should companies take into account when protecting their data?
I think that first and foremost, they have to do an assessment on their infrastructure that they have and their disaster recovery plans prior to anything happening. Being prepared, ensuring that from a employee standpoint and from the IT organization, they understand, again, how to prepare, how to put a plan together should they get attacked to help mitigate the risk.
Are companies aware of the situation they're undergoing, or do you think that they are in general caught, unprepared?
It depends on the organization. I wouldn't say, it's tough to speak on behalf of a particular organization. I think that some feel as though they are protected, and then after they do assessments or put a plan together, they realize the risk that they have. Unfortunately, I think sometimes that happens after an attack, and they realize where they would stand.
So cyber attacks have increased, mainly for companies. Why is that?
I think it's an easy way of making some money in an obscured way as well, right? And generally speaking, if we look at the stats, they're gaining access, they're infiltrating environments, potentially quite large environments that we see in the news on a weekly basis. So not only is it publicity, it's also damage to brand reputation, as well as then obviously the big ticket item for them is how can I make a quick buck? How can I make some money out of that? So I think that's helped. Well, that's a reason for that increase. I think also having the pandemic, people are sat at home, developers are sat at home. They can absolutely they have time to build out these ransomware scripts. And I only think actually it's only going to get worse with the likes of ChatGPT and other AI tools, where you don't necessarily need to understand how to code or develop. Like you potentially saw on main stage from Anthony and myself today, the scripts that we use to encrypt our data, I don't know how to write those. I just use ChatGPT in a way in which it allowed me to write a ransomware script that encrypted my data. Now, if I can do that, imagine what more advanced actual developers could do to achieve actual damage to their environments.
Sara, ¿qué tiene que tener en cuenta una empresa para cuidar sus datos?
Realmente debería de asegurar que tienen un buen plan contra algún impacto como un desastre o un ataque de ransomware. Entonces realmente debería de tener un buen plan con una solución obviamente que es robusta y también que es encriptada, que puede también apoyar a ellos en caso que hay un desastre o hay un ataque de ransomware cuando hagan la recuperación, que estén seguros que no están inyectando ningún malware dentro de su data center. Bueno, hace años estamos con nuestra famosa solución de backup y replicación. Eso tiene diferentes componentes como Instant Recovery, tienen también encripciones, tienen soluciones que cubren a diferentes áreas como Kubernetes, como Office 365. Entonces, hoy en día contamos con una solución bastante completa y robusta en la protección de los datos.